Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to our farmhouse. Today, I actually have kind of a big project to work on. I thought that I would give you guys a little before of our front porch. So today we're gonna be doing some springtime cleanup type stuff, but I just thought I would show it to you and give you an idea of some of the projects that we're going to be working on. For context, we literally had a devastating tornado happen yesterday to the Omaha area. It came like literally right behind our house. That was really scary. So things are a little bit disheveled just because of the high winds. And I was like, you know, I should really clean this place up before I shoot the before, but I'm just gonna give you a realistic, we just went through a tornado look out here on the plains. I will show you kind of like what the place looks like right now. It'll just make for an even better before and after, hopefully. So let's get started. Okay, so you guys are probably thinking like, did they even take care of their stuff? And I promise that we do. It's just been so windy. Literally, we had to unchain our little swing here from this hook because the wind was slamming the swing into our house. I don't even know what happened here. This was nailed into the ground and the winds must have picked it up so much that it flipped up the whole rug. Chair's been knocked over. I actually literally just knocked down a bird's nest. I did it before I started filming this video just because, yeah, I'm not about that. Last year they did it here and this is nice. And they pooped everywhere. It was disgusting. So I gotta clean this up, kind of maybe wash up some of these covers and everything. I did buy these at a garage sale recently. I got this little guy for $10, which I'm still kind of like debating on whether or not it was a good idea, but I thought I would put it here, maybe put like a potted plant or something in it. So I bought this little guy. I think this was like $1 that I can put in it and maybe I can plant something. We just really don't have anything on this side of our porch that you can see. And then I bought this really cool terracotta pot for $4. The winds have been swinging these around. I just need to get these redone. You guys can see that they still have the mums in them from like fall time. I honestly just didn't take them out because I do like the look of having the hanging baskets, but I ordered some things. Oh gosh, don't mind these either. Or the snorkeling mask. I don't know what, or my dog peeing on them. I'm gonna try to fill these with some flowers, just make this look real cute over here. We had to take these down because they were so loud with the high winds. I'm gonna find some cute little flowers to put in these little galvanized pots. Y'all, I have a confession, okay? So I bought all the stuff to be able to lay down all this in the garden, but with being 7.5 months pregnant, y'all, I'm giving up. I saw on our little town Facebook page that there is a teenage boy who is looking for work in our area for like landscaping. And so I was like, you know what? Instead of just killing myself and trying to do this myself or, you know, ask my husband for the millionth favor this year when it comes to like home stuff, I'm just gonna hire this kid to lay down our mulch and sod and like the lining stuff underneath it. I was able to pull out a lot of the grass and stuff over there, but y'all, this is what it looked like before I pulled it all out. I'm realizing that I don't have to do everything all the time. I think that as moms, and especially like a mom on YouTube, you know, you see people who just do everything themselves and they're so capable no matter what season of life they're in. And I think I'm realizing that I'm just not capable of doing everything all the time. We also have like all kinds of random trees and stuff growing up through our yard. The worst one is over here, people. You want to see? Look at that. It's a full-on tree growing through our fence. So we've got multiple of these and I've tried digging them out last year. It did not work. You guys can see that we still have like some trees and stuff over here. So we're gonna go ahead and get that cleared out. We're gonna clear out again more random trees growing all through here. Y'all can be impressed. This is what our patio looks like. So I actually got this like rug that a lot of people that I actually watch on YouTube have the same rug. I actually bought it at a garage sale for $5 from a friend. She said that they kept it outside, and so I put it outside and for some reason it makes this like film grow on everything. So one of our tasks is that we're going to pull this out, throw it away, scrub down all of this stuff, try to get all this weird white film off of everything, just get things like cleaned up and looking good. It is beautiful outside and we would love to be able to use this space. I bought a couple of like little planters to replace these, and we're gonna fix this up right here, and I'm gonna see if I can restain these look good. I actually bought 2 more of these chairs. Y'all, I'm telling you, even a couple weeks ago, these did not look this bad. They're going downhill real quick. So I actually bought 2 more of these because we really like them to replace these. I'm so bummed. We bought these from, I think, Home Depot when we first moved in, and I'm not kidding you guys, they literally fell apart. Obviously the winds have like whipped them, but they were not in good shape even before this. We're gonna get these put together, and then also we have a new furniture set for out here, which I'm really excited. Another exciting thing that we are doing is we are getting a trampoline from our neighbors who are moving away. So we're gonna move it over into that grassy patch right there. And then we're also paying this kid to take out a ton of this like branches and stuff, and there are trees growing behind our little shed back here as well. So hopefully we can get this all cleaned up and looking so much better. So today is the day that we're getting started on clearing off the patio. Okay, so we've always had these 2 chairs that we love out here. Unfortunately, we need to work on kind of getting them stained up and looking a little bit better. But the neighbors that actually inspired us to get these chairs, they're actually moving, and so they let us have their chairs as well. So now we've got 4 of these really nice, these are from World Market chairs. So we're gonna get these moved out of the way. We've got some random stuff around here, and we're gonna get this patio completely cleared off so that we can make room for our new Castlery patio furniture that I'm so excited to put up. So let's go ahead, get this place cleared, and we'll bring out the good stuff. Okay, so watching this back is a little bit anticlimactic. In my mind, I was thinking that we were like hustling, right? That we were moving so fast. And in reality, sometimes human beings don't move at time-lapse speeds. This took us all morning to get everything just cleared off, and our patio had just gotten kind of stained from that rug being there for a while. Lots of dirt had accumulated. Oh my gosh, Josh's like Blackstone was absolutely disgusting. I think the combination of just all of the dirt from the dirt road next to us combined with all of the grease from cooking on it just made it like nasty. And so it took us a few times going over it to really try to get as much of the grease off as we could. We used some Dove, and that really seemed to help. Oh my gosh, sorry, not Dove, Dawn dish soap. And we actually wound up using it all over our house. So you guys can see that I wanted to scrub even the sides of the house to get up where any food may have splattered. Oh my gosh, I don't know about y'all, but like everything here just gets so disgusting all the time. So we wound up actually just putting the Dawn all over our patio and scrubbing it with our brooms as well. And then we found this rug on Amazon. You guys, I know that I am like a major proponent of buying things secondhand, but honestly, I just could not find a rug on Marketplace that I liked, that was the size that we needed, that was the color that we liked, and so I did wind up buying this. I will link it below if you guys are interested. As you guys can see, I am opening up here our Castlery backyard outdoor furniture. They sent us a set called the Sierra, and y'all, I posted a picture on Instagram of this and I got so many questions about it because people just loved it so much. So Castlery is a modern furniture company that creates a story for every room in your home. So they do indoor and outdoor furniture that's timeless, using the highest quality raw materials to create pieces that are built for longevity and multi-purpose use. As it is a direct-to-consumer brand without a middleman, they are able to extend honest pricing and affordability to their customers. So Castlery believes that there is value in taking time to curate your home with intention, and they want to help you create spaces that make you feel good, building intimate connections between you and your space and the people that you bring into it. Castlery offers free fabric swatches, flat rate shipping, 14-day return policy, and warranty coverage. So this furniture was actually very simple to put together. I will say that I was glad that I had Josh helping me out. He is so strong and so capable. I'm so thankful for him. But you guys, I absolutely love how this set elevates our backyard. It just brings it to a completely different level. I've already been texting my family members and telling them to get their tails out here. We're gonna be setting up the pool soon, and I just cannot wait to spend these beautiful evenings out here. In the springtime is my favorite time to spend time outdoors. And as you guys will see now and throughout the video, Josh took full advantage of these couches and loves sitting on them. They are just so beautiful and we are just so happy with them. It is going up with those kids, isn't it? There they go. One of my favorite things about living here.
So we got our new trampoline.
We did. Are you excited? Our old neighbors, when we lived with my parents, moved away and they gave us a trampoline, which Josh is gonna figure out how to put together. So I think we're gonna set it up over here in this big area that's kind of barren anyways. That's the plan for tonight.
So start grabbing these.
Oh, let's ask Mommy, okay?
All right, y'all. Well, this trampoline may be the greatest $50 investment that we've ever made. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this night that we wound up putting it up, we only wound up getting the bottom part. So I was a little bit nervous because we didn't have the net up, but I will say that I spent many a night at my neighbor's house when we were kids jumping on a trampoline with no net, and I guess we all survived. So Rosie and Ruby have been using it every single day. They actually are either on top of it jumping or they're underneath it using it as a fort. It has just been so fun. Ruby's able to do little flips and everything, and I'm excited for when the net is up fully, we'll be able to have Ivy out there with them as well. It is another day, and yeah, this video is probably going to be filmed in like a bunch of different days because I'm just trying to fit it in whenever I can. We did get these little ferns.
I am trying to get these ready for outside in the baskets outside on the porch.
These got like really good reviews online, and so I bought them, but I will say that they're a little bit sparser than I had hoped. I really thought that they'd be a lot fuller than this. They had like incredible reviews, and I truly believed that they were going to be at least double this full and probably a little bit larger. But I bought these to go into our planters in the front. So I've been kind of going back and forth between like flowers and these, but I'm just like nervous with like all the baby stuff going on that I'm gonna like run out of steam And so I bought these to go into these to make them look a little bit better. So I'm actually going to take out these dead flowers, these mums from fall, and I'm going to place these in there to see if I like them. And if they seem like they're going to work, then I will get some styrofoam stuff to stick these into. And if they're not working, then we will go buy some flowers. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but I just got back from helping out my sister-in-law in Springfield. And while we were gone, we hired this kid to come out and put in a bunch of like liner and sod and mulch for us because Josh and I just did not have the capacity for it this season. And so I thought I would give you guys a little peek into how it's looking. We use like cedar mulch, which hopefully will make the bugs go away, you know, and hopefully the liner and everything will keep all of the crazy weeds from coming back this year. But it's all looking so good. The only thing that stinks is that he took out our lights, but he didn't take out the stakes that were in the ground that were holding them in. So yeah, I don't know about that. But I thought I would just show you. I am thinking about planting, see, they're supposed to look like this, but I'm thinking about planting some new flowers in here. I don't know, maybe I'll just go super easy and just do like zinnias and cosmos in here, just plant them and forget about them. But I thought I would show this to you because I feel like it's looking so good. And look at these guys. It's almost peony season. Okay, so I'm totally outing us, but we still have our Christmas lights up. I may have asked my husband quite a few times to take them down. And listen, life is busy, okay? So hopefully we'll get them down by the end of this video. All right, and it's time to get some liners in these baskets that actually fit them. I think I had 16 or 18 inch liners in these, and they're actually just 14 inch. And so I'm gonna hang these back up so I can test some of these ferns and these guys. Okay, so I put up 3 of these, and I just don't know if they're convincing enough. I don't know, maybe from the street, but I don't know if they're good enough for being up close by any means, especially when you see them next to our like bushes like this. These look so nice and realistic, and I feel like they look really fake next to them. Let me see if I double them up if they look better. Okay, I seriously need y'all's opinion. What do you think? Like I said, I only have 1 in this back one because there only came 7 in a pack. Here's the thing too, our house is south facing, and so it gets so much sun. Like I know that if we got real ferns, they would never live here because they would just get burnt to a crisp. But I love this look. I honestly was thinking about just going with flowers, but the more I look at these with the double, the more I'm thinking I should just keep them. Maybe I can find like one little like filler one at a store or something to put in over there. Okay, and y'all might think that this is silly, but I actually found this at Goodwill Outlet recently, and I thought that it might look cute on this guy. This looks very fall right now. I wonder if I could put like, attach this to the top or something to kind of give it a little bit more life. Or would it be better on the bottom? Maybe the bottom. Okay, so I think I've made the decision. I think I'm gonna be that girl with fake plants on her porch. I figured this is fake, these are fake. Might as well just have these be fake, right? So I'm gonna have to go get some like styrofoam to plant them into. I also need to pick up doormats and some flowers, some real flowers for some of the rest of our planters around here. So I'm gonna hit the store really quick and then come back. And I couldn't help but notice that today at Hobby Lobby, everything for the foliage was 40% off. And in here, I found these huge ferns that looked so beautiful, but they were $38. But next to them, I actually found these like lighter, a little bit more chartreuse ones that were $20 a piece. And honestly, my thought was that if they do fade in the sun, like with the UV and everything, maybe it would be better for them to start off looking light and then only go a little bit lighter. Down here also, I found some really cute doormats. These were $12.99 and they would have been like 50% off. But I found this welcome mat that was already super cheap. It was already like $3.74. And so I did wind up getting these instead. And then I headed over to the garden center. And you guys, these, like, I think they're called foxgloves, are my all-time favorite garden flower. But I bought them for our new house last year and I found out that I am severely allergic to them. Like literally, if I touch them, it feels like my skin is going to fall off. It's horrible. But I thought I would show you a couple of shots of how beautiful it was here. Okay, so I was impulsive. I went to Hobby Lobby to get some like foam stuff to stick this in, and I found these, which look at these compared to these. I feel like these look so much more realistic. So these were $19 with like a 40% off. So these wound up being like, oh gosh, I'm gonna guess like $12 a piece. I think I'm going to replace them. See how these new ones look instead of these old ones, and then I'm just deciding to try to return these if I can. Who knows, they're from some like weird Asian website. Okay, so I am pulling out these guys and I'm just gonna give the new ferns that I bought a shot just to kind of see how they look in these baskets. And putting in this first one, after I fluffed it up a bit, I completely changed my mind about the other ones and I was like, no dude, we are definitely going with these. They look so much better, and it's nice that I was able to buy 4 so they'll all be the same size and the same density and everything as well. Okay, y'all, these are looking worlds better to me, especially compared to these. I don't know if you guys can really see the difference, but it's significant.
Why putting that one in there? Why putting 2 in there?
That is so cute. Okay, and this is how we are planning to plant these little guys that we got. I got 2 of these nice kind of like trailing plants right here, a few begonias that were requested by a very sweet subscriber who wrote into me, and then this big spiky guy here to give it a little bit of height. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out of all of their planters, get them in there, put in some new soil to make it nice and rich and good, and we will have these looking beautiful. The way that I did this is that I just arranged my flowers the way that I liked them before in the pot, and then now I'm taking them all out so that I can actually plant them the way that I want. So I know that you're supposed to work in like odd numbers. So for these I had 3 of the begonias, just 1 of the little spike plant, and then I just had the 2 little trailing plants to kind of fill in, and I wound up having 6 little plants in each basket, and I think each plant cost me like $2.79 or something like that. So I mean, they weren't the cheapest planters after you added it all up, but I do really like how they look. And this is our 3rd summer in this house, and we've never had any flowers in these pots. I've always wanted annuals, but annuals are always so expensive, and I've never made the investment until this year. So I need to keep myself accountable and make sure to water these things on the regular so that they don't all die. This day was a hot one, but for some reason Ivy still wanted to be outside helping me. She is such a little sweetie girl, and so I let her quote unquote help me with the watering can for these. And then back here, I did bring in these planters that I wound up getting from the garage sale. These were listed at $30 a piece, but I offered $50 for the two of them. And you guys might think that I'm stingy, but I'm actually really glad that I only offered $50 because as sweet as the man was that sold them to me, they're pretty terrible quality. One has already started to fall apart, but I figure, you know, maybe just for this year we'll use these, and they certainly look much better than the busted up ones that were there before. I did decide to buy a third one to put on the coffee table. Unfortunately, this one was sitting in the sun for a day or so before I actually got to it, so it's looking a little bit thirsty, but we did get it some water and decided to place it out by the couches, which we are so happy with. Here I am starting to hammer in some of these little screws. I screwed them all in by hand, and this is the first year that we've done this, but I actually bought some bunting off of Amazon, and I can link this also below. But this is the first time I've ever used anything like this. I've never done this, and so we just screwed these little screws into the posts of our front porch, and I love how patriotic it looks in the summertime. I know that it is about Memorial Day when this is going to be coming out, and I love seeing lots of American flags in the summertime. I just feel like it feels so nostalgic. And then y'all can see here, not all heroes wear capes, okay? Josh came and finally took down our Christmas lights. I told him, I'm like, babe, we cannot have a summertime porch video and have all of our Christmas lights still up. So thankfully he was a champ and got up there on the roof and took it all down. Then I had to hose down our sides of our house and our porch. I don't know about you guys, but ours gets so dirty. Like, it literally just had dirt pouring down as I was doing this. I did wind up nailing down this rug as well. Hopefully the winds won't pick it up again. And then this bird nest, y'all, I need to send a PSA out to every bird to stay away from my porch. This took so much longer than I thought it would, trying to scrub it and rinse it and scrub it and rinse it. Absolutely filthy. I do not want any birds making nests in my front porch. So gross. I was happy to get some color over on this side of the porch and then bring in the new mat as well. I'm not always a huge fan of a lot of color, but I feel like in the springtime and summertime it feels so good. And then I convinced Josh to be a champ and come help me stain these chairs just to get them looking better. Like, we're not going to get them looking new by any means, but we're going to stain them, and then we're going to put some extra poly on the outside to make sure that this weather damage doesn't happen, hopefully as bad again. So from here, I am going to show you guys the before and after. I hope you guys appreciate all of the work that we put into this. We seriously like broke our backs this week trying to get all this stuff done for y'all. But you can see how drastic it is, how dry and gray everything was over the winter time. And then now how colorful, how lush our front porch is. I was going through this footage and just showing Josh, I'm like, babe, I know that this was so much work, but look at this difference. I am just so happy. I'm so proud of our house when people drive by, and I cannot wait to have tons of friends over this summer, especially with the new baby coming. We have already scheduled, I don't even know how many hangouts at our house. I just can't wait to get all the water stuff out, have all of our kids and our friends' kids jumping on the trampoline, sipping coffee on our front porch, grilling out on the Blackstone in the back or on our charcoal grill. There are so many things to look forward to this year, especially because we're probably going to be spending a lot of time at home with the new baby. And so I am just so proud of it. I hope you guys are fans as well. And I hope that you guys are able to spend some summer nights outside for yourselves and your own family, because there is just nothing like it. Okay, everybody, well, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. I know that this one's a little bit different than usual. I'm just bringing you all along on all the projects that we do, but I also want to make sure that people know that these kinds of projects take a long time. This took multiple days, help from my husband, and I had to hire out like all of the ground type stuff for this as well. So, you know, if you are holding yourself to the expectations that, you know, in 30 minutes that your backyard could go from drab to fab or something like that, that is not at all the case. And you guys can see here, we still don't even have the net fully connected to our trampoline. We're just trying to enjoy it as it is. If you guys like this kind of content, please let me know in the comments or likes. And as always, please consider subscribing. It really, really helps my channel. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.